Hey, internet friends, cousins, and scoundrels. Welcome back to the channel. And if you're new here, welcome, welcome, welcome. Pull up a chair, honey, and let's have a chat. And since the algorithm really likes it when you interact with the content, go ahead and give it a like and subscribe since you're here. Now I ain't gonna hold you. Let's get right into this.
You know why it's hard to respect a liar? Mainly because you can't. People don't respect folks they can't trust. And Destiny has proven over and over again that she's not trustworthy, right? That's why she's out here losing. She's going to stay losing. Not only has the audience clocked her, but her personal relationships are in shambles too. Look, Dusty is a straight up big faced ass liar. And the truth just ain't in her. Mm-mm. Her need for validation is so desperate that she'll do or say anything to fit in with whatever friend group she's clinging to at the moment, even if that means lying through her teeth. She'll do it. That's why we keep hearing her regurgitate that tired, taught her to respectfully cheat ass lie. Okay? Stop it. She knows Martell wants her to push that nonsense on camera, so she can keep the drama going and the social media shit, pushing along. Look, it's pathetic, right? But at this point, it's exactly what we've come to expect from her. This chick is straight up delusional. I'm talking about cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, full on crazy, okay? Here she is sitting her stinking ass up in a park talking to Martell about girl code, of all things, right? She's telling him how Mel said hanging out with coleslaw wasn't something a friend would do, that it wasn't girl code. Yeah, that sounds about right. It's not. What are you talking about? Especially if you considered yourself a friend, right? But somehow Dusty can't seem to grasp that logic. Meanwhile, she's out here pushing Sunny away from the group because of girl code. Girl, make it make sense. You can't see how ridiculous you look, child. Dusty doesn't want anyone asking Sunny about her and Moses' plans to have kids. But somehow, thinks it's perfectly fine to break bread with a tramp who helped destroy a whole family. Like she said, Coleslaw and Martell are family now, right? Well, yeah. If that's the case, Sunny and Moses are a family too, honey. They're husband and wife. But Dusty can't seem to see how stupid she sounds trying to call out one situation and not the other. By her own logic, these situations are the same, are they not? Anyway, I think I might have lost a few brain cells watching Dusty and Martell's little back and forth. The moment this man said, yeah, it was like Mel wanted me to cheat so she can catch me and have something to talk about, I knew it was going to be some fuckery and bullshit from that point on, right? Like we were supposed to be nodding and saying, ooh, Martell, you really ate. Ooh, Mel set you up to run your peen through the street. Shut your ass up. Okay? You sound stupid as fuck. Stop it. You really want us to believe that Mel's grand master plan was to risk catching an STD, throw off her pH balance, and wreck her peace of mind just so she can have something to talk about? Sir, be for real. Be the fuck for real. Okay? Mel made you cheat? Nah, you just stupid. You repeatedly made bad decisions and now you're trying to act like it's someone else's fault. It's not. It's strictly all your fault. It's not even Coleslaw's fault, hell, because you have free will, Hotel. You made your choice. And now it's time for you to learn how to live with it, okay? Mel is gone. She's moved the fuck on. In fact, she has moved on from both you and Dusty. Hell, actually, both of y'all should have seen the writing on the wall a long time ago. Okay? Both of y'all. But Dusty, you really should have gotten the memo when Mel went 2 full years without even pretending you existed. No calls, no texts. Hell, Mel didn't even pretend to spit in your direction, child. That alone should have been enough for you to take several seats. But no, you thought this trip would be your big chance to get back in. And you spent your entire time down there on that beautiful island, running up behind Mel like, as Sunny said, a wet puppy dog. Tragic. Shit, let's be honest. You're not mad about Mel's behavior. You're mad because all that ass kissing got you exactly Nowhere. Not only did it fail, but it was also caught on camera for the whole world to see. That's why you up here acting a fool now, right? You're trying to flip the script and paint Mel as fake. But girl, who are you fooling? Huh? Mel has been nothing but consistent. Those 2 years of ghosting you was a crystal clear message that, she was done with your funky ass, okay? And the fact that you didn't catch on to it, that's your own L. That's your L. You got to hold it, right? Shit. But not only that, this whole rant about how Mel got loud over that teaching Coleslaw how to respectfully cheat lie. Yes, of course she got loud because you were lying, okay? And that's why she said, "Where'd you get that from, Martell?" That's why she asked you that, because it was a fucking lie and she knew where it came from. And since she wasn't going to get a straight answer or the truth from you, she decided it wasn't worth entertaining your foolishness any longer, right? You were not going to be the highlight of the trip. You were not going to make this girls' trip your storyline for the rest of the season. That was not going to be what you were going to do, right? Mel wasn't going to be playing your game, Dusty. She clocked it, calmly pulled her energy back, and left you standing there with nothing but that fake little narrative. You can try to call her out all you want, but the truth is, you're just salty that Mel's impeccable cutoff game left you out here looking desperate and exposed. Okay? You're out here talking about, I can't keep up with how many faces Mel has. Like that's some kind of read. Girl, boo. Shut your ass up. The only face we're counting is the one you see in the mirror every morning. And it's a big one, sis. Maybe worry about your faces before trying to clock someone else's. Meanwhile, the internet is still talking about how you went from kissing Mel's entire ass on this trip to flipping the script and trying to drag her now. Okay? Pick a lane, Dusty. Any lane will do. But this swerving is embarrassing. And shit, since we here, let's not overlook how you threw Marceau under the bus, talking about his big mouth, calling out his double standards and shit while you were in your little confessional. Weren't you supposed to be buddy-buddy with Tisha and Marceau? Uh-huh. Hey, Tisha, just so you know, your big-faced friend Dusty is helping Martell aim his raggedy little cannon straight at your marriage. But are we surprised? No. This is who Dusty is. Let's keep it 100, okay? Martell has always been the one throwing out hints about Tisha and Marceau's marriage, right? Not Mel. No. That was Martell. He was always the one throwing up how they would cheat as a group, right? And the problem is Tisha's insecurity would get the best of her, right? And she would run to Mel looking for confirmation. Now, Mel being Mel would just tell her to go investigate it for herself. But Marceau would twist that and tell Tisha that Mel just wants you to end up like her, single. And Tisha desperately wants to believe her husband. So she ate that shit up. That's how the rift became what it is between Tisha and Mel. But I'm finna tell you, we got to talk about Wanda when we're talking about this whole situation, right? If we're going to be real, it wasn't Martell's 20 women comments that made people raise an eyebrow. It was Wanda. She was the one bringing up Marceau's missing wedding band. She was the one parading around with that hotel backshot picture. And she was putting their business on blast. That was Wanda. She gave Martell's whispers a megaphone. And the audience was able to believe that Marceau was a cheater because Tisha's own mama believed he was a cheater. Not because Martell said so, but because Wanda backed it up. Look, unfortunately for these clowns, Martell is officially done playing nice. He's over the Scott brothers, right? He's realized his ride or die loyalty to them hasn't done a damn thing but make him the butt of their jokes, right? And now he's locked and loaded. He has all these secrets and he's ready to start firing back in their direction, and they better duck. Okay? Martell is tired of being the one, the only one, in the clown wig, the only one popping out the clown car, and the only one that people laugh at daily. Okay? But come here, Martell. Come here. Come a little closer. I'm going to tell you some good shit, right? Marceau and Maurice have never liked you. They've never liked you. But it was your own insecurities. That's why you're headed for self-destruction, right? That's what sent you spiraling. As much as we'd love to blame the Scott brothers for your downfall, we can't. And neither can you. You had your own mind, your own choices, and you had way too much to lose, right? Let's not forget, where would Tisha and Marceau be if you hadn't partnered with them to create Sculpt? Marceau would probably still be slanging popcorn at the movie theater, and Tisha would still be punching her 9-to-5 clock wherever she was, AT&T, the bank, wherever, I don't know. Right? And don't get it twisted. There would be no show without you and Mel. Hell, Carlos King wasn't checking for Huntsville, Alabama. He didn't even know where Huntsville, Alabama was, had never heard of it until y'all walked into the room. So yeah, jealousy is real. And they were definitely jealous of you and Mel's success. But can we talk loyalty and friendship for just a minute? Or lack thereof, rather. When you lost access to Mel's builder's license, did Marceau step in and offer to let you work under his license while you got back on your feet? Nope. Did Maurice try to help you strategize your next move? Of course not. Instead, they sat back, laughed, and cracked jokes about how you couldn't make a living in the very field you helped them break into. Every chance they get, they clown you. Your divorce, your lack of resources, your position at the bottom. Meanwhile, you're still sitting there holding on to their secrets like a goddamn fool. And for what, though? You're holding on to their secrets for what? When they've done nothing but ridicule you? If they're not loyal to you, why are you loyal to them? Make it make sense. And shit, I don't give a damn if Martell decides to air it all out. I'm just going to grab my popcorn in a front row seat. Why wouldn't I believe him? Right, Tisha? Didn't you say Martell always tells the truth?
Melody sure is defending married couples having conversation with people of the opposite sex.
Maybe Martell was not lying about Mel having all these conversations within their marriage after all.
Oh, but I guess Martell's only honest when he's dragging Mel with a pack of lies, right? And Kimmy, what about you? Are you still going to sit there and say Martell is a nice guy once he starts airing out Maurice's secret little extracurriculars? Or are you just going to play it cool? Because look, I believe you know what's up, okay? I'm just saying. The reason why these two are dangerous is because Dusty and Martell are the worst kind of toxic duo. Broke, bitter, and bored, right? Dusty is so busy kissing asses and burning bridges, she doesn't even realize she's standing in quicksand. And that's why she can't get no fucking motion. Shit. And the way Martell gets a pass from everybody on this cast, including Carlos, you would think he was sitting on secrets like he's some kind of Huntsville mob boss. Hell, we all suspect he's got something on these clowns. Okay? But let's not act like he's holding these secrets out of loyalty. No, I don't believe so. I think that this man is just waiting for the moment those secrets will benefit him. Okay? And that's when he gonna throw every last one of their asses up under the bus. No, so don't get it twisted. If Martell really gave a shit about loyalty, his dumb ass wouldn't have destroyed his marriage, chasing after coleslaw and chaos. Hell no, he don't give a shit about loyalty. Everybody can get it on the right day, okay? He's a ticking time bomb, all right? That's what Martell is, a ticking fucking time bomb. And let's just call it what it is, right? Destiny is desperate for relevance. When she got kicked off the show, it was crickets. Nobody cared. Not a single soul cared. No headlines, no outrage. No one gave a fuck, right? Nobody cared. She didn't add anything to this show because she didn't talk about her life. She was busy talking about Mel and Martell, and Mel is an open book, so we didn't need Dusty for tea. She can get the fuck on, right? This bitch had no regular currency or social currency, just dust and delusions. And that does not make for good reality TV, especially if it isn't a comeback story tied to it. This bitch is still doing the same shit she was doing, and it's going to get her the same results. And the audience just doesn't give a fuck about her. We don't give a damn. We don't care. Okay? In fact, most of the audience is annoyed that she's back on the show and moving the same way. It's pathetic. And it's a shame too, because Dusty is not an ugly chick, right? She got a big face, but it's not terrible to look at. The thing is, Dusty is in her own way. She could actually have it going on, or at least headed in the right direction. But Dusty is literally bruh man from the 5th floor.
Bruh man, upstairs 5th floor.
She's just lazy and constantly looking for shortcuts in her hustle. Instead of putting in the work, she tries to cut corners and expects these big results. Add that to her being needy, insecure, and unsure of her own abilities, and it's clear why she's always latching on to other people and their accomplishments. It's like she's trying to ride someone else's wave instead of building her own, and until she faces that, she's going to stay stuck and stupid looking, right? Dusty is so thirsty for fame that she agreed to this tired-ass storyline about Moses marrying her ex-producer. When we all saw her congratulating them on Sonny's IG like it wasn't a big deal, and she was fine with it. Girl, go away from us with this storyline. Quit playing in our faces with this fake drama and bullshit. We don't care. We don't care. The audience isn't checking for Moses and Sonny. We don't care about them either. They don't even live in Huntsville. And it's clear they were only monkey wrenched onto the show to give you something to talk about. Girl, boo. And newsflash, you have a storyline. What happened with LeBaric? What's up with the alleged 5011 DNA test you had to take? And while we're at it, why are you out here forging names and catching charges? Hell, that's a storyline, child. That's what we want to hear. You have real life drama going on right now in real time. But you are over here looking like a dumbass with this storyline with Moses and Sonny. We do not care. Ciao. Anyway, what do y'all think? Should Martell finally unload his dirty laundry on the Scotts? Or is he just too much of a coward to finally speak the truth? And as for Dusty, do you think she'll ever get her shit together? Or is she destined to stay in this clown car for life? Drop down in the comments and let me know what you think. Again, thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And until next time, bet you know now.